Got a new time to beat, 9 minutes, 57 seconds. But I'll tell you what, if there's a team that can do it, it's the team that has the world's fittest female on it, right? CrossFit Apex.
How could you even argue with a team like that when you have the world's fittest woman? And then, I mean, her husband, Josh, I mean, he was in the games too, you know, so.
He's a fire breather in and of himself. So we're about 30 seconds out right now. And according to what Dave said, it sounds like the teams were actually, there was some sort of a ranking system that was used, because he made reference to the fact that now we've got some of the better teams.
Right.
And I don't want to say better teams, but some of the teams that
placed higher in the
regionals. Yeah, thank you.
So that actually this could be a really interesting heat just out of that. But I tell you what, that 9:57 from Invictus, that was tough.
And here we go. Now, some teams to look at that I think, and nobody said anything about these, but you've got Iron Utes, and that is Tommy Hackenbrook's gym.
Right.
His affiliate there in Salt Lake City, Utah. We've got CrossFit Apex, who we've made reference to, Tanya Wagner's team. We also have CrossFit Omaha with Ricky Frausto's team. Very strong competitors. And this is the final heat, and every team that you see out here right now, Bill, is a winner of their regional. And there's Tanya Wagner hitting the 105-pound thrusters. And so all of these teams won their regional. So we've got the best of the best competing right now, and we're going to see if they can beat that time of 9 minutes, 57 seconds set by CrossFit Invictus. They smashed the previous best time by almost a minute. And like I say, that 155 pounds, 105 pounds for the girls, that's nothing to scoff at, right?
No, not at all, not at all. Something I'm going to think is pretty interesting is even like with Iron Utes, Tommy was actually on their affiliate team to help them get there and isn't there now.
That's a great point.
Kristen Clever did the exact same thing with Valley CrossFit. Not that they're in this heat right here, but you see that in a couple of those events, a couple of those regionals. So I wonder if that's going to play a very big factor in how they do here.
Yeah, and that is a great point. Now, one thing that's interesting to note is we also have Northwest CrossFit, and they won the Affiliate Cup. They are the Affiliate Cup champions from the 2009 game, and they're also in this heat. So once again, you've got the best of the best. And Jake Platt is the owner of Northwest CrossFit. He's the coach there. But one thing that he told me is that he's got an entirely different cast of characters this year versus last year. So these are all brand new athletes. These are not the same athletes that won the games in 09. So that's an interesting point to make.
Now it's going to come down to what kind of training do you have? Or was it just those particular personalities on that team last year?
Or was it the
programming that was actually going into those teams?
Right. And it looks like that 155 pounds is giving some people some fits.
155 pounds is 155 pounds.
Yeah.
Or 105 pounds, whichever side you're on.
Like you say, it's relative, but man, 70 reps of that is...
That's a lot of reps.
Yeah.
That's a lot of reps.
I mean, it's better than poking the eye with a sharp stick, but still, I wouldn't take it. And these team members, obviously, they've got good coaches. They wouldn't be where they are today without those great coaches. And they're giving them instructions. Okay, we're hearing some.
CrossFit move the pull-up bar. Omaha CrossFit on the pull-up bars.
Okay, so it looks like Ricky Frausto's gym.
CrossFit New England took the early lead to the pull-up bars.
Okay, so CrossFit New England first onto the pull-up bars, and they're going to knock out 50 chest-to-bar pull-ups and move on to the buddy carries. There's CrossFit Central, Jeremy Fields and Kerry Kepler's gym. They're in Austin, Texas.
27 for CrossFit New England.
Okay, they're at CrossFit New England is at 27 reps. He's got to make sure his chest touches that bar. That's what the judge is looking for.
CrossFit Omaha.
And CrossFit Omaha is right behind him. We are going to come right down to the whistle here.
This one's going to be close. It's going to be that second round that really starts determining what's happening here.
And like you say, I think it's interesting to see as the course of the weekend progresses, who's done the right kind of programming to prepare for these games.
New England about to finish.
You know what I think?
CrossFit New England just about to move on to the final portion of round one, and it is CrossFit New England. There's Tanya Wagner.
It's a race.
And I love it when we get these races that are neck and neck. It looks like we've got CrossFit New England and CrossFit Omaha.
CrossFit Omaha.
Wow, that's close. They're right on each other.
And Ricky, and that could be CrossFit Central. It's hard to tell from this angle. But one thing that I can tell you, Bill, we made reference to wrestlers doing buddy carries earlier on. And Ricky Frausto is a wrestler.
Yeah.
And he does a strength and conditioning for CrossFit, or not CrossFit, but Omaha. He does the strength and conditioning for the wrestling team at University of Nebraska at Omaha.
Yeah.
So this is New England right here. On the left of them is CrossFit Central. And right behind them is CrossFit Omaha.
CrossFit New England has the lead coming back, finishing their first round in 4:30.
Wow, that's smoking on that first round.
CrossFit Central.
If they can keep that pace.
CrossFit Omaha close behind.
Okay.
Race between Omaha Central.
That's about 30 seconds ahead of the last heat. Hit that halfway mark right there.
And their transition times, they're doing it. They're getting it done.
CrossFit New England, quick on the transition.
Okay, CrossFit New England, quick on the transition. It looks like CrossFit Central there. You're seeing a view of them.
They're fast.
On those transitions, they're not wasting any time. And that's a good angle. You can see the crease of her hip definitely go below her knees. And but once again, I like to see those judges get down there and make sure.
12 for CrossFit Central, 13.
The stakes get higher as time goes on.
They're pushing them.
Yeah.
15 for CrossFit New England.
Okay, 15 reps into a set of 70 for CrossFit New England. There's Libby DiBiase. You got to recognize those shorts. They might not be red, but they're of the same cut, right? She was an individual competitor, and she just had a baby.
Yeah.
Ladies out there, if you want to get in shape, this is a great example of what CrossFit can do for you. Okay, we got the board shorts going on there.
CrossFit New England, 27.
CrossFit New England,
28.
27 reps into 7. And we're just being told that Libby was, how did she place in
10th place
in
in
her
her
regional?
region 6 weeks after she had her baby.
Unbelievable.
So
she was an incredible athlete before that, but you throw that into the mix, and that just says more about her. Incredible.
So where most women aren't doing anything for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, she's getting ready to compete in the regional competition.
Exactly. 6 minutes and 15 seconds into this round 2 of heat number 5. Every team that's out there on the field right now won their regional. So these are the best of the best. And a moment ago, it looked like CrossFit New England was in the lead, but we had CrossFit Central right there with them, and it looks like they might be ahead right now. But we also have CrossFit Omaha, Ricky Frausto's gym, and strong work on those thrusters. Going overhead, sticking the head through the window. You want to have so the judge can see a portion of the air in front of the arm when they're in that locked out position.
CrossFit Omaha, 48.
Okay. All right, and we're going to get some updates from Dave as we go on. It looks like he's getting the rep count there.
65 for CrossFit.
We're about 7 minutes and 15 seconds into this heat.
67.
So they might have to pick up the pace, Bill, if they want to beat that 9 minutes and 57 seconds that was set by CrossFit Invictus.
CrossFit Central, first to the
CrossFit Central.
They're making their way over there. They're pushing it.
Okay, CrossFit Central, they're in the black.
And they are moving.
And they're moving on those pull-ups. They do have to make up some ground if they want to beat that 9 minutes and 57 second mark. CrossFit Central in the black is your leader on this heat. She wants to cut down on that transition time. As soon as he's done, she'll jump up there and continue the rep scheme.
Wow, he's busting a lot out there.
He is. He's laying it out there for his team, and he's getting it done. And she's no slouch when it comes to the chest bar pull-ups either.
8 minutes down.
This is, in fact, there's a shot of Ricky Frausto right there for CrossFit Omaha. They're in the, I don't know what you'd say down there.
Speckled
board
Let's
shorts.
just say speckled.
Blue looks like did in the skin. Yeah,
Skin
shorts and
mohawk.
skins. Libby DiBiase is,
CrossFit Central, 37.
okay, CrossFit Central's busting out those chest to bar pull-ups. 8,
Ooh, this is going to be close.
33. Libby in the white halter top and black short. There's CrossFit Central right there. It looks like they're your leaders. And Ricky's a good person to have on your team as well.
First to the carry.
Okay, CrossFit Central is on the run. 8:48. They're going to have to pick up the, yeah.
CrossFit New England's off. CrossFit New England's
8:55. They're a minute away. If they can do it. There's New England. They're going to make a race out of this thing. And, man, they're pouring it on strong.
9 minutes, 3 seconds.
Their women are
I don't
really
think they're
moving
going
right
to do
now.
it, though.
They're women
This is
right
an
here.
incredible finish. This is an incredible finish because all of the top teams, it's coming right down to the wire, Bill. They're all striving to beat that 9-minute 57 mark, and they can do it if they really pour it on.
That transition time a little slow. I don't know what was going on there, but they really need to push.
CrossFit New England just took the lead.
They are moving. Look at those guys.
They are doing an incredible job, and it's going to come right down to the finish here.
Looks they have it. They have it.
They could beat the time.
New England's going to set the fastest time of the day.
We're looking at
I love it.
9:40 right now is what we're looking at.
Crossing the line at 9:43.
9:43, a new winner.
9:47.
9:47 came right down to 4 seconds
4
difference.
seconds. Still 15 seconds faster than the last heat. And that time was a minute faster than the heat before that.
Yeah, so we truly are seeing the best of the best compete right here.
Omaha CrossFit coming back.
Omaha CrossFit. So there you're getting a view of the people that took second in this heat. This is CrossFit Central. They're in the black. And we've still got a race.
We still have another race here, two teams.
We've still got a race. There's CrossFit Omaha on your right. Ricky Frausto pouring it on. He's got Libby on his back. Right next to him, people are making a race out of it.
CrossFit Fort CrossFit Omaha 10:21. CrossFit Fort Vancouver 10:24.
Wow, 3 seconds. And man, those teams are really getting it done. CrossFit Fort Vancouver took 4th place. There's Libby right there that you see. Very well known for her apparel choices when it comes to the games. And very well known and well liked, I might add. We still have some teams that are not giving up.
Well, they still haven't hit that. They've got about a minute or so left in the time frame here, so they still have some time.
1 minute.
But you're seeing a major portion of the teams that are finishing this in time. And it looks like this is this Bootland Iceland, Boot Camp Iceland, or Iron Utes there? Holy smoke.
Wow.
Look at that
That's an
positioning. That is interesting.
I would not have done that one. I would not have done that one.
No, that would have been my last choice.
40 seconds remaining.
But hey, it's working for me. You got to make it work, right? What do they say about the last dog in the pack? The view doesn't change and it smells like crap. That's what that guy was thinking, man. The view does not change. All right, that was heat number 5, and just some blistering times. The pace has been set. Let me tell you, folks, the unofficial time, Bill, what was it? Unofficial time about
it was 9:43.
And right behind them was CrossFit Central with 9:47.
3, 2, 1, time.
Wow, what an incredible competition we have